This is how we do it.
Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed that because it was starting to get heavy.
Oh, what you gonna say now? What you say now? What you say now? I'm just out
We
here
talking about a
telling
freestyle?
beat park in the. Nah, man. Look, it is part 2, man. Like Instagram cut us off because it was way too much dead space probably and stuff
Bunch
like
of
that.
holes.
A lot of technical difficulties, but guess what?
Yeah.
Learning from our mistakes.
Yeah, I feel like honestly, I feel like it look better here.
Well, I'm not worried about the looks. I'm worried about if people can hear the knowledge that is being spewed.
That's true too. So
and Brianna over here looking at pictures on her Instagram.
She looking at her. She over there looking at herself.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so look at that.
Come on, man. Get off it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. Here we go. Ready? Part 2.
Part 2. Hey, if you was with us on Facebook and if you was with us on Instagram, hey, thanks for coming back again. This is part 2 of the Incarnatian team, right? Me, I'm B Horse Park. To the other side of the screen, that's Money Marshall, right? Sitting next to him is his beautiful wife, Auntie B. You know what I'm saying? She does all the editing. Look at it, he just can't even keep his tongue off of her. Right? And we back again.
Don't read too deep.
Where were we at? Where were we at with that? I felt like the power was just starting to build.
We left off of that being a team.
No, we left off of the we're so down that the only way we can go is up.
Yeah.
With your team.
Yeah.
Rihanna did the spew on you can go forward without your team, but you go
further with a team.
Come on now.
You go further with a team.
And a lot of people feel like they got to do things by themselves, and they don't have to.
You never alone.
It's not even necessary for you to do it by yourself.
Not at all. I think that a lot of people. You know, they feel like they can get rewarded more, right? If they're by themselves, they feel like they feel like the purse is bigger, if you will. You know what I mean? But in this fight, that's good. In this fight, you understand that you need a whole team around. You need a coach around. You need a conditioning person. You need a cut guy. You need a towel boy. You need a sparring partner. You know what I'm saying? You need a marketing person, a publishing person. You need a team.
Dedicated.
It's more. It's more than just the fight.
Yeah.
It's more than the fight. What do you say? Byron Lewis said it said trust issues is the big issue. Can you trust people? Can you be vulnerable enough to be a part of a team?
And that's a leap. That's a leap. That's a leap because when you do talking about your team and your team elevating, you have to somewhat put yourself out there. And there are some snaky people in the world.
We were talking about,
and there are some people that are get back, and there are some people that are just trying to bring you down. And
we talked about being the sacrificial lamb. Right?
I'm listening.
We talked about being the sacrificial lamb for your goals. You know what I'm saying? The big problem, you know, that many of us run into is that we want the goal. We want the things that the higher self is entitled to, but we're not willing to give up our lower selves. And the only way that you're going to be able to elevate is that you got to give you up.
Yeah.
You got to be done. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize it ain't about you. You, in particular, are like a grain of sand. You are a blade of grass by yourself. But if you get together with somebody, that's how you become the Great Plains. You hear me?
It's a bigger plan.
If you get together with somebody, that's how you become the Sahara Desert. That's how you go from a speck of water into the Nile River. You feel me? You by yourself. You're not going to do it. You got to surround yourself with like-minded people who are ready to reach the goals that you got to reach. Will there be Judases? Of course, but they need it too.
Go ahead.
We need you. I need the haters too. I need you too. Because you don't do nothing but bring glory to the goal. God damn, where we going?
Yeah. Because when I make it, regardless of how much you hated on me or how much you tried to bring me down, you ain't gonna make my glory look more glorifying.
No way. No way. If anything, you just gonna make it bigger.
Yeah.
And bring shame to yourself. But you are part of the plan.
Yeah.
You are a part of the plan. I need you. Hater, if you're out there, if you're watching, I need you. I need you. Keep watching.
Yeah. Keep watching.
Keep watching because I need you. Because you
please talk about. Because see, look, I need that. I need my name.
Put it out there.
I need it in the air.
Hey, what Kanye say? Even the people that's talking about you, look, that's still the. They still got your name in your mouth. They still got to talk about it.
The same way.
It worked the same way. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. I'm distracted with Grace. Grace is acting a fool right now.
What do you say this? Let me read this. This is a long comment. Let me read this.
Go ahead.
Hey,
he had his own. Didn't he, Brianna?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. That was a business owner.
Several businesses.
Yeah, several businesses. He has several businesses under his belt. We might need to invite him.
Let's see.
Go ahead. Listen.
I've been subjected to this process on multiple occasions. If you fail, if you fall, you are never starting over from ground zero. You are starting with more knowledge. Every failure comes with a lesson.
Yeah.
Did I fail or did I?
Yes.
Did I fail or did I learn? That's what we got to change the words.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did I fail or did I learn something?
Listen, and this is exactly why this is exactly what I was telling you. You know what I'm saying? I want this conversation to be completely raw. I know I stumble over my words a lot of times. I want that to happen right now because I know I'm going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I want the mistakes or the technology failures. I gotta get a new phone. I got a hole in my phone. Obviously. I want the technology failures to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I can learn, more from it. And that's beautifully put, man. That's beautifully put.
Go ahead.
I have to fail. A lot of people are trying to not fail.
Yeah.
But you want failure.
You want it. You want it.
You don't
want to be. You don't want to be perfect.
And if you are not failing, then it's not big enough.
Travis Scott got a song that say "Stop trying to be God." That's not who you are. You know what I'm saying? Although you are made of God's stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The essence of you is still connected with the divine. You know what I'm saying? You coming from the same place that gave you what you are. You know what I'm saying? You can tap into that, but you're not perfection. Right? But that essence of not being perfection is what's going to make you. And in order for people to connect better with God and to have a better connection with God, you got to be you. If you're trying to be somebody else, you keeping that person from even interacting with God. Is that serious? Is that serious? if you're not acting in your authentic self, if you out here busy trying to be perfect because of something that you see on the internet, you keeping people from seeing God.
Yeah.
Be you.
Hey, I love the topic. I want to switch gears, and I want to ask you something about vice checking.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we spoke about habits, and I wanted to roll into this after the habits conversation. But we spoke about habits.
Yeah.
Was that on this one, or was that on part one? That was on that was part one. All right, yeah. So for y'all that did not hear part one, we spoke about habits and how to break habits. I wanna speak on going cold turkey when you are dealing with something that has a hold of you, whether that's loving basketball or not loving basketball. What is it? Loving hip hop. Loving hip hop or whatever.
I went to loving basketball too, but I was thinking on a whole nother plane.
Yeah. And basketball wise and loving hip hop. Yeah. How do you oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
You see that?
I seen the comment. You want me to read the comment out?
Yeah,
he said, I found that if you are glorifying God, He tends to manifest great things in your life. Yeah.
He does.
That's a
he
fact.
does.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
But go ahead.
Cold turkey or quitting something that somewhat has a hold on you. If that's a TV show, because a lot of people spend a lot of time watching TV, wasted time watching TV. A lot of time watching TV, they a lot of time doing nothing when they could be elevating themselves. Yeah. Like, how do you deal with vices, or what vices do you have that you probably need to check or something like that? And we're just trying to be completely transparent here.
I just think this is my my curve for that, right? If it lowers your vibration, right? If we all on this vibrational pool, right? If it lowers your vibration, then it ain't for you. Straight up, right? It ain't for you. Meaning what? If we talking about fried foods or meat, right? That deals with that other energy, you know what I'm saying, from them slaughtered poor animals, right? Right? You know what I'm saying? That dealt with all types of fear. You know what I mean? If it comes and it lowers your vibration, it ain't for you. Right? If it makes you feel grief or make you feel like I seen a couple women that was using the filter that said, I don't care, right? Across the eyes, right? Which is apathy. Right? if it deals with that ain't for you. I know it's a cute filter. Right? But that ain't for you. And you putting bad energy out there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like if it's low, that's how you know that if it ain't holy. You know, and I know we on here, you know, I know we curse, yeah, right? And I know we drink.
Yeah.
But what's wrong with righteousness? What's wrong with virtue? What's wrong with integrity and commitment and honor and courage and justice? You know what I'm saying? If it ain't dealing with those things, if you're trying to get over on somebody, if you're trying to upsell, you know what I mean, and cheat people, then that's what you need to be checking. You know what I mean? For yourself and for others. You know what I mean? If it's bringing you down, it's wrong. If it's bringing other people down, it's wrong. You know that. Some people might smoke a cigarette, right? And be like, I feel fine, right? But they had a commercial where like a little kid be standing at the doorway and they be looking at their parent, right? And they looking at their parent with a sad face. You know what I'm saying? And they saying they're smoking, right? If it make a person feel like that, it may be wrong.
Yeah.
That might be something that you need to check yourself on. Don't think, oh, this is good. Don't just think with the vice checking that it's just about you. It ain't about you.
Yeah.
It ain't about you. Yeah. Just because you're okay with it don't make it okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get outside of yourself. That's what we was talking about with being better and being the sacrificial lamb. Are you willing to be that for your family? Are you willing to be that vulnerable person for your family? You know what I'm saying? Where even though I know that it's popular for everybody to go with every little thing that's going on, even though I know that it's cool to watch this type of show and you know what I mean, and to listen to this type of music and do these type of things, am I willing to be the person to say, I'm going to elevate when everybody else wants to be sedated?
Mm-hmm.
When everybody else wants distractions, will I go to am I the one that's going to go to the next level? Knowing that you're not going, and when we say go to the next level, we're not talking about leaving anybody. It's truth and fact. You can be in the same household on another level while everybody is still around you at the dinner table. You know what I'm saying? But are you going to go to the next level? Because you have to be the example. Ain't nothing going to change. You ain't nothing going to get changed or done if you keep saying, well, I want y'all to be more like this. I want you to be more like this. You read a book, and I hope you can speak. I hope you can speak on this some more for us, so you can enlighten us more on this ET team.
Oh.
Right? We the ET team. We ain't extraterrestrials, maybe, but we the Enchiridion team. But I hope you can speak on this more. I hope you can speak on this more. What do we have to do, right? As far as extreme ownership, right? What is the difference between holding people accountable, you know what I'm saying, and striving for our own goals, our own self-improvement?
So look, when it comes to extreme ownership, I mean, if you are saying that you are you're in that leadership role, and we're talking about the ownership of the team, you know what I'm saying? You can still hold the team accountable on faults, mistakes, whatever that happens. But ultimately, the ownership is on you.
Yes.
Something that you may have done, something that you could have done to maybe prevent it. And guess what? Stupid people gonna be stupid people. Let's go ahead and say that.
Put it out there.
Stupid people gonna be stupid people, and there are some mistakes. But guess what? You can still dumb that down to where you could have streamlined it better to identify the stupid people. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's always gonna be like this. Extreme ownership to me, and what I got out of the book is basically putting it on your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Putting it on your shoulders and not placing the blame.
Yeah.
A lot of people, like you said, you started to say that when you was speaking about people. I need you to be like this. I need you to be like this. A lot of people will, and I caught myself in this. Matter of fact, I'm speaking for me. You know what I'm saying? I caught myself doing this to Brianna. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Brianna, like Brianna, you need to
do this.
You need to do X, Y, Z. And then seriously, immediately after I said, Brianna, you need to do X, Y, Z, I sit back and I'm thinking like this. Hey, you know what? I ain't do X, Y, Z.
Whoa. Come on, man. It's real.
I caught myself doing it to the kids because I was still in bed, right? I'm in the bed. I'm like this. And they come to ask me for something, the iPad or something like that. But I was in the bed. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, we get to sleep in a little bit. And I'm sitting there like this. Did you brush your teeth, wash your face, make your bed?
Okay.
I'm in the bed taking this. I'm in the bed without my toothbrush. You know what I mean? Without my toothbrush, without my face washed and straightened up. And I'm up here asking you. And I catch myself all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, so me, I have to check myself a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? That's all a part of the extreme ownership, like holding yourself accountable. With the very same thing that you holding them accountable for.
I think that we have, especially in the African American community, right? I think that we have all been grown up. Most of us have been grown up on the adage Do as I say, not as I do. You know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is, the hard truth is this. In the 7 Habits of Highly Effective Leaders, right, from Stephen Covey.
I got it downstairs.
Right? But the best lesson from that book is that you have to be with who you are talking about.
Yeah.
You have to be that. A lot of books, that's why you gotta be careful what you really reading too, y'all, right? But a lot of books, as far as like even the 48 Laws of Power, right? A lot of books focus on personality, right? And they don't focus enough on character. You know what I'm saying? What is character? Character is who you are when no one's looking. A lot of people can put on the show. A lot of people can be their representative. You know what I'm saying? And not be their true, authentic selves. The trick of life and living it fully is that you have to be the person that you say you are all the time.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
Yeah. And you know what? And look, it's somebody out, and there's somebody out there. And if you're not, it's somebody out there that's trying to catch you slipping.
And they will catch you slipping if you're not you.
If you're not you.
They watching.
They watching you.
Because they at all times.
Don't you think they watching you?
Yeah.
Don't you think so? Right? If you say, hey man, you gotta give back, and you gotta be virtuous, and you gotta be committed, and you gotta be honorable. They're watching for a moment for you to not be those things. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good. I hope my mom probably gonna watch this on Facebook. Right? But it brings me back to a moment where I got out of Parris Island, and we home off of I don't know, recruit leave, right? And I'm sitting at home, and when I got home, I'm back home. I'm happy to be home. I'm partying with my friends, right? And I put things in the room, my old room, right? And I trashed the room basically, right? And you know what my mom said to me the next day? She said, "Ain't you supposed to be a Marine?"
Okay.
Is this what they taught you to do?
Yeah.
Right?
Cause see, you was coming back there to come back into your old habits.
Come on.
Yeah. You was about to reverse. Come on. After all that training that you just had, you know what I'm saying? Yes. They got your mind and your habits and stuff changed to alter you.
Yeah.
And you done went back home into your old environment. And now you're acting your old self, your old habit, reverting back. And your mother had to quickly remind you, hey, ain't you supposed to be?
You're supposed to be a Marine, right?
Hey, Marine.
I thought you was a Marine. That was all.
I don't think I just picked you up for Parasite. I
can't just pick you up from there.
Right.
Oh, you must have went to Job Corps, not the Marine Corps. You went to Job Corps.
Don't do that to Job Corps.
Nothing against Job Corps, because Job Corps provides some good opportunities for you. It does.
But that's a fact. That's a fact.
That training that provides.
It goes to point that people are watching you. Your children are watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you say something, you have to be who you say you are.
You know what?
That's a fact.
And my kids are definitely, I got 2 boys, and they are most definitely watching every move that I make. So I'm telling my kid, this is a funny story, all right? So I got stitches in my shin. You probably can't see it, but it's good now. 2 months ago, I got stitches in my shin. How did I get them bags? So my son was jumping around, and he was like this, hey, Daddy, I'm Black Panther. He jumping. And I look at him and say, Daddy jumped way higher than Black. So I just dropped what I was doing and tried to jump up on the little counter jump. I tried to jump up and do a little box jump. Trip, caught my foot, hit the shin. You know what my 4-year-old son say? He say, Daddy, nobody told you to jump.
Yeah, okay.
And then he went in, because I'm always getting on him about jumping. He went further and said, Daddy, this is why you don't jump on hard things. But then here's where he got me, right? And I was like, yeah, this is why you don't jump on hard things. Try to use it as a lesson. And then he say, but you could jump on the couch though. Because that's what I'm always trying to tell him. He trying to make
the excuse to make his break.
Yeah. He's like, hey, look, but we could jump on the couch though, because that's soft.
Kids watching you when I was doing this, you know, as I'm still easing myself into this plant-based diet. You know what I'm saying? Do you know?
Yeah.
Oh, this is real good. Do you know that Graham here has talked to me, not only me, all of our family and friends about being a vegetarian? And he tells, right? He tells everybody, right? Hey, my daddy is a vegetarian. My daddy is a vegetarian, right? So I'm like, hey, man, come on, dog.
Hey, chill with that.
I'm like, come on, dog. Don't put the title on me, right? Because it looks suspicious if I'm down in Florida and I go to Publix and get them chicken, get that Publix chicken.
Yeah.
And he looking at me like, but Daddy, I thought you said you was a vegetarian.
Wrong, boy.
Come on, man. It's in what that come down to. That's they come in. I know that's in JJ Tarbuckle somewhere. They come down to integrity.
Yeah.
You gotta be who you are, and that's the only way it's really gonna work, y'all. You can't do it for one day. You can't do it for 1 week. This has with the changes that you want to make in your life. Right? In order for you to be you and to become your higher self, you have to be willing to do it every day. What does that mean?
Yeah.
That you have to yourself, that you are used to being, that you've been yourself for your whole life. In order for you to be somebody else, you have to die.
Yeah. Oh, like Black Swan.
I never watched it. You talking about with Natalie, the girl Padme from Star Wars? What's her name? What's her name? Natalie something.
Let's go ahead.
Let's move on.
Natalie.
Let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic.
You
go ahead.
I said Natalie Kidman.
Natalie Kidman.
No, I don't think that's her name.
That's Nicole. You think about Nicole Kidman? What's her name? Natalie Hoffman.
Grace is acting a fool right now, y'all. I just wanted to say.
Listen, y'all. They don't want us to be great. So what else? What else we got, man? Go through. What else we got before we go on out of here?
Man, honestly, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna combine the two videos. It's unfortunate that we had to
Natalie
do this,
Portman. Thank Ranjipo helped us out. Natalie Portman.
Hey, Jibo be doing the movie. Hey, look.
It's unfortunate. Who is she? Natalie Portman.
Here's what we're gonna do, right? Look. So we'll wrap it up, and I'm gonna combine the videos of everything we spoke about and edit them down, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube.
Okay.
All right, so y'all look out for that. And, you know what I mean? You can look up the Incridian Team on YouTube and you'll find us.
Now, before we get out of here, I want to go over these resolutions.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I just want to, you know what I mean? I just want to thank everybody for saying, because we've had 4 or 5 consistently. I appreciate y'all. And definitely Byron Lewis, I need you on because you know what I mean? My wife was telling me that you know what I mean, you had the businesses and stuff like that. I need you on. I'm willing. I want to hear about, you know what I mean, mistakes you have made. You know what I mean? You ain't got to put no numbers or nothing out there. But I'll talk to you about that. I'm a DM you.
And let me tell him, Tim, we gonna be back Monday at 8 p.m. I think this Facebook thing works a little better.
It does.
The Facebook works a little better. So we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back Monday, 8 a.m.
Yeah. Facebook works better. That's where a lot of people that are following us, that's where they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, we only got like 10 followers on Instagram anyway. So if you go find us on Instagram and follow us on Instagram. But yeah, go ahead. Let's go ahead and go over these resolutions. All right,
man. So what you got, man? What you planning on? What you planning on next week? Candace, you want to come in on this?
Resolution. Here we go. This is for me and the wife. I'm gonna do me and the wife first, and then I'm gonna do us. Why'd you hit me?
You said I ain't got no resolution.
Oh, you don't know? She don't.
I wasn't scheduled for today.
She was.
I was not scheduled for today. So
that's not a shot.
But I'm always no. It's not.
All right. Don't be calling no shot.
But I should always be prepared. You know.
Always.
Listen, we're a team, and we gotta work together. We just gotta go off of each other. We get that energy off of each other. So you know, I'm ready.
Here it is, right?
Always ready.
My resolution for the family is I would like us to get on a better schedule.
Okay.
Because we were doing a lot of moving around, and I'm talking about from bedtimes to requiring the kids to clean at certain times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been doing good, you know, because we're not going to start it. We're not waiting the next year. We already started, you know, preparing for it. You know what I mean? As far as getting Zach and G in the routine of picking up after themselves, wiping down the counters and stuff like that, taking trash out and stuff like that. So we already started the routine, but I want to be more consistent on that.
Yes.
Because a lot of times I see it, and I'm forgetting about, you know, that they need to grow. You know what I'm saying? They need to grow and learn that this is their responsibility. Yeah. So I see it, and I'm up here doing it. You know what I'm saying? And they're not requiring them to do it. So 2020, that one, family goal wise, that's our routine. Requiring them to make their bed every morning, because we wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Hawaii, we were just living.
We were just living in Hawaii.
That was in paradise.
We basically slept in the car. Okay?
Yeah,
we was never home.
We were just living in Hawaii, man.
Working multiple jobs. If it was multiple jobs, it was dealing with our businesses, having to be there for everybody in their events, and just making sure everybody else is good. But what about the team?
Yeah, we wasn't focused on the team at all.
We weren't worried about the team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it put a strain on us. It put a strain on us for a second. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with this coming back and organizing and stuff like that,
I done never seen cooking.
Yeah. Look, Brianna's cooking.
I'm cooking.
Yo, I'm not even talking about. I ain't talking about ramen noodles and stuff. Brianna throwing down.
She making meals.
And I'm like, I'm like, who the hell is this?
I'm a whole new person. Okay, I'm back in my environment.
She been cooking, but that's family goals. For myself. For myself, I want to get more invested in the stock market. I already told myself that because at the Richest Man in Babylon. Did I tell you about that book?
You told me about it. I haven't gotten to it, but you told me about it though.
It's a short read, but Rich Man in Babylon. What's the name? When I read that book, it was telling me about 10%, same thing that everybody say basically, but it had a story to go around with it. But anyway, I'm gonna take that concept of that 10%, saving the 10%, and put the 10% into the stock market.
That's what I do. You know, I made a video about I said Sig Sig, right? That was on Snapchat for y'all who don't follow my Snapchat. But that was on Snapchat. And basically, like, I try to save 10, invest 10, and give 10.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean? And if I can't live off it, go ahead. You go.
Yeah, I'm gonna change it up since you just interrupted me.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna change. Let me stop.
Since you really getting out of character for real.
I'm gonna go ahead and change it up, and I'm gonna say along the same lines, because that you know, we already talked about planning for us, as far as doing giveaways and stuff like that. That's what we're talking about right now. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that. Matter of fact, I am going to do that 10-10-10. That is a very good, a good plan. I think.
I mean, I think
that. You know why you're doing that? Because you're not listening.
That's right. I'm trying to before
speak.
listening, and that's my fault. Let me
interpersonal communication.
Let me vice check myself,
and
let you talk. Please.
I'm done.
But okay. Well, fact. You know, that 70%, living off of your 70%, you definitely will see, right? Which is hard. So if you gotta adjust, you gotta adjust. But it will let you see whether or not you are living above your means or below your means. You know what I'm saying? More than likely, a lot of us are living above our means. You know what I'm saying? Because if we can't afford to save 10, invest 10, and give 10, right? We're living above our means.
And I might drop 10 now. I hate to rudely interrupt you, but I might drop that give 10 to give 8. Because I'm gonna need some shoes every month.
And what you should do, because for one, when you give, you should only give what's in your heart.
Yeah. And only 8% of giving is in. Now let me stop. Now, anybody that know me, I give anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I am.
Invest, and hopefully we can get on this with the next episode. Hopefully, when it comes to investing, you gotta understand with investing. You know me. You know my strategy, right? I go in for the long. When I invest, I go in for the long haul. I don't go into. I'm not Wolf on Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? I don't go ahead and try to flip it. Is what I invest in something that I think is a good company. I invest in things that I think that I can stay in for 10 years.
Hey, check this out. Ready? I'm making the call out right now, and I'm talking to you. If you are good at investing, I need to speak with you. I would like to have a sit down, because that is a lot of access that a lot of people don't have. I want to have a sit down with you. Not a sit down during these times because of COVID, but FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would like to invite you to chat it up and drop knowledge.
That's a bet.
Book now.
That's a bet. Yeah.
What they book, Brianna? Go ahead, drop the information.
Go ahead and drop a bomb on these niggas, Clue.
But just watch the end. But you don't need to find
Nigerians.
You just say drop a bomb. That's it. That's all you guys.
Okay, Brianna, what's your New Year's resolutions? What you doing?
Be a better man.
Be a better you.
Come on.
I'm sorry, well,
be a better you.
All right then.
How you gonna be a better you?
Look, first off, y'all just gonna see.
I'm gonna give her her New Year's resolution right now.
No.
Go ahead. You said it for. Go ahead, King. Go ahead, King. Let me tell you what you about to be doing.
I'm gonna tell you what you going to do. See that? That means I ain't supposed to say that. Ain't that camera drop? That ain't supposed to say
that. That's
karma. I'm gonna tell you what you gonna do, and you will get better at clipping my toenails every day, filing them down. No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry.
Juices and berries.
Juices and berries. I need my back scrubbed in the shower.
I can't reach that.
Because I'm tired of
I can't reach that. You got me slapping. Got me slapping my washcloth across my back. I can't do that.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, I got water everywhere.
He's just slapping the washcloth across his back. Slap.
I can't do that.
Straight up. G4, when you coming up here, G? When you coming on here, G?
Soon. He
Let me
gonna
know.
talk to because I know he's been investing a lot. He should be.
Hey, G4 been investing in himself. You know what I'm saying? G4 been. Hey, look, G4 sent me a snap the other day. Hair looking crazy, like he was.
Listen,
because he out now. He out doing.
He said never. Listen, I know. They said this is what my mentor, Dr. Ducky. He said this, man. He was on this podcast and he was talking about investing and sowing seeds, right? And he says this, and now I'm gonna get into my New Year's resolutions after this, right? But he says this: no farmer plants a seed one day and expects to harvest the next day.
None.
Okay.
Not now.
That's not the point of investing. Okay. You gotta let it grow. You gotta let it be. You gotta let it sit in there, right? But when we get our investment expert on here coming soon, right? When we got when we get our investment expert on here, they're gonna tell you about capital gains and capital losses and what you would do with a short term investment versus a long term investment, and how that impacts your income tax rate, right? And that's why you should not look for a short term capital gain, but you should wait. To if you're going to, you should wait to cash it out, right? That's no farmer plants a seed and looks for a harvest the next day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay? That's one.
Good.
My goals is just to keep pushing it, man. I gotta keep pushing and stay motivated. Sometimes I get into my own head. I get into, depressive states. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, yo, these niggas ain't working. We don't say niggas no more. But right? Where I say,
Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and edit. I'm gonna go ahead and edit it out because you can't.
I get into, sometimes I get down on myself. You know what I mean? Like I can't be doing as much as I could be doing. You know what I mean? And I wish I could do more. And my goal for 2021 is to push it. We gotta push it to the furthest extent that it can go. I need to let go of myself. You know what I mean? And understand that I am just a vessel.
Yeah.
I'm just a vessel. I'm just a spiritual being having a human experience, right? And I need to push it. You know what I mean? In order for me to get the fullness and abundance of life, I have to push me out the way, right? The childlike mentality of trying to keep things, right? And I need to embrace. I need to embrace 2021 with open arms.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Open arms. It's going to come and it's going to come and it's going to go. And as soon as we know it, it's going to be 2022. But the whole time it's a flow. Oh, that's good. Let me get that in the camera. That's good, right? If I close this up, guess what I do? I stop the flow. I stop the flow. Right? Thank you guys for joining the Enchiridion team because the power's in your hands.
It is.
Absolutely.
We should have faded out with that. We should have faded out with that.